I like Katamari. Here are some songs I like. But first, some ground rules. Rule number 1. There aren't any.
I'm eccentric.
TerryByte.
This may be a weird one to pick. It's a very simple track, not too much to say musically, and hell, some can argue it's a really lazy remix. But to me, there's always been something to this track that made me come back for more. This very soft yet driving force almost represents Katamari itself. It starts off slow but powerful, wanting more momentum and layers, and when it reaches its peak level, it's a force to be reckoned with. Maybe it's not your cup of tea, I can get that, but I do love me some hard floor once in a while. And no, I don't like Stereosonic. Oh good god, this is so Japanese, so melodrama, so anime. From the soft Japanese vocals to the techno beats to those strings, it blends together to make a great track to roll around and soak in the good vibes. Of course, it's a rendition of the famous staple song of Katamari, Lonely Rolling Star, and it's refreshing to see it taken in a different direction to the regular technoing of these songs. There was an element of class put into it that gave it its unique edge, and that snags a spot on this list. Take what I said from number 9. And it's refreshing to see it taken in a different direction to the regular technoing of these songs. And now watch me perform Hypocrisy. Another Lonely Rolling Star remix has made it, and this time it's the technoed hyped up version of the original. This remix is like candy to my ears. I mean, listen to that intro and tell me you don't imagine sweets, candy and diabetes all being poured into your ears as you listen to its magical properties. Three in a row, baby! It's the original, it's cute as sin, and goddamn it has the quirkiness that only Katamari can pull off. For whatever reason, the melody of Lonely Rolling Star is addictive, which is probably why I put in the original and 2 remixes all successively in this list. Some might say that's a boring way to make a list, and to that I say, yeah it is.
One, two, three, cuatro.
Katamari on the Funk, remixed by someone named Senor Coconut. The pulsing energy, the grooves, a strange mix of genres. It's impossible to be mad while listening to this song. Seriously, play this at a funeral and they'll all probably be dancing away while grandma's looking down going, what the fuck? Each verse of this beat has a different flavor, keeping you guessing. From a hyped intro to this weird build up to a breakdown to a quiet bridge, it's all there to keep you on your toes. It was a close call to either put the original Katamari on the Funk or this remix in, but honestly, this is so much more catchy and memorable. There's something about Katamari that makes me raise an eyebrow whenever I hear it. To me, it's strangely mesmerizing, hypnotic almost. Maybe it's because I'm just a sucker for scatting and the chaotic vibes this song pulls off. Chaos is the running theme of Katamari, and this is one of those tracks that perfectly emulate that, while still being controlled just enough that it doesn't fall away into complete disarray. A perfect metaphor. Or maybe I'm reading too deep into it. Probably that. Orchestral versions of the classic Katamari songs in a medley?
Shut up and take my money!
Every time I listen to this, it amazes me how beautiful these classic songs of Katamari that I've learnt to love can sound so different, so majestic, almost poetic, just with a simple change of instruments. It serves as an end to a strange, weird and wacky game with an epic fanfare. I was very close to putting the Royal Academy of Katamari in this spot because I had a more original melody, but I thought to myself, why change what isn't broken? Yes, the melody may not have changed, but my god, it matured. Scatting, jazz, driving beat, you know it. It's a Crimson Rose and a Gin Tonic. One of the most iconic songs of the series. It's here for a reason. I don't need to say a thing. Just listen and see why it's so beloved.
Mr. Sunshine. Na 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 Katamari on the swing.
One of the main themes had to make it. It was hard to pick which one to choose, but for me, it has to go to Katamari on the swing. Why? Because it's swing, god damn it. I actually thought about putting the sexy synthesized remix on here instead, but
Okay, Mr. Sunshine.
yeah, I'm not a fan of that. It was the vocals that really made me get into this tune. The confident, almost over-the-top lead vocals are what makes this song. It felt grand, like you were embarking on this new adventure, and truly made me feel as if rolling this giant ball of stuff was epic. What more to say, but
Okay, Mr. Sunshine. Na 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 Bokuran Symphony.
this is the reason why I made this list. Seriously, I'm not even lying about that. The rest of the list is fodder compared to the sheer emotion and love I have for this song. Most of the songs of Katamari are upbeat and quirky, really highlighting its core game mechanic. And yet, Sera Sera is a song that doesn't follow that formula, that keeps me coming back to listen to it over and over and over. Perhaps it's because it's so gentle, so charming, on surface level, not fitting the catastrophic environment of Katamari. But if you dig a little deeper, you find yourself humming the tune as it becomes ingrained in your memory, and you're happy it did. Perhaps it's because the lyrics are so lovely, so genuine, and yet a sinful play-up of what Katamari is all about. Perhaps it's because it shares the same name as the famous Doris Day song. Whatever the reason is, this is my #1 most played of all Katamari songs. And if you listen to the whole thing just once, you'll easily understand why.
I'm so in love with you. I wanna wad you up into my life. Let's roll up to be a